Sipho is introduced to Yusuf Grillo, preserved in 1960. He points towards museums that were selected, and he points to musicians in procession. I call out, where are you, musicians, to sing us a song, a cool melody? Give us something that will push us to step freely. I'm ready to jive in rhythm. I'm ready to exclaim a new voice into a new void, making sure that we all listen. Yusuf, can you tell us your blues of a deepened century? What were the whistlers of colonization like when you were painting in a new light? What were the references you spoke of when you spoke to Europeans who had seen you speaking their language while still holding on to the core of your roots? You still provoked and proved that your roots, your truth was so tight by that vessel, that paintbrush that you touched, like Picasso, like it was 1901, like someone who was young, not dumb but bereft, because my man lost his best friend. Picasso dedicated a whole blue period to his man, and as such I ask you, Yusuf, where have you gone and will you come back? To paint through souls openly, to paint through holes, again to paint on the back of canvases to be discovered in years to come. That discovery will provoke more of a madness. And guess who will capture it? Those museums which have been selected. And who will sing it? I'm still calling out for you, by the way, you musicians in procession. I am a poet that has written myself closer to those imperfections because what is it that I am trying to challenge? What are the big questions I would hope to address? No, that's for God. He is big enough, and so is Godzilla in our imaginations. Those monsters that beef through waves, those thrillers, those mountaineering monsters who galvanize us, who talk about trust and take and provoke and break. Provoke keeps coming up, Yusuf. Walk on for that. What's this chat? How did you hold back when you were told that your art wasn't all that? How did you continue for centuries through to a 1960s and these musicians you saw in their colors and linens? Who was it that they listened to? If I may bring you to our time, try Spotify, my guy. There's an artist by the name of Thames. I understand what you're thinking. It's nothing inspired by the River Thames, although flows just as deeply. You see, Thames, when she speaks easy enunciations and elocution in a Nigerian Yoruba accent, you are reminded that you got the vibe and always had. Those ancestors held your hand every time you wrote that note, the way those notes are held. If it isn't Thames that your musicians are listening to, it has to be worship songs. It must be something that appeals to the heavens. It has to be something that is presented in heavenly sessions. It has to be something that is called out for in heavenly settings, saying I have seen what poets do. Poets like those in this very room. Yusuf, I have so many more questions for you. But I see that our time is coming up. I met you in 1960, preserved. Will you come and revisit me? Or will you otherwise Africanize?